Okay, so let's make meatballs. So you'll need all this stuff. 6 servings for pasta and sauce. You'll need 2 pounds of ground meat, 2 eggs, salt and pepper, and breadcrumbs from 3 slices of bread, a small onion, 2 cloves of garlic, and Italian seasoning. You'll blend it, or you can mix it together with your hands. I always put some pepper in, but if you're allergic or something, you can use something else or not use it. And I always use salt. I guess if you maybe have to use less salt, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. You do you, boo. Now this is super easy. Anyone can do this. Put your Italian seasonings, or you can substitute with other stuff in case you don't have Italian. It's like oregano, basil, rosemary, I think. So I'm carefully cutting an onion. I have lots of experience and I typically don't hurt myself, but I would get a cutting board if I were new at this, and I would do it super careful. But you got this. You can do this. Oh, there's the little chef. I gotta get him cooking. He wants to. So after I cut an onion, because I don't know if I've contaminated it, I wash it. Probably should have washed the knife there too, but it's all good. It's gonna get cooked. Yeah, so cut it on a cutting board. Grab your garlic cloves. Did you know if they're small enough, you can just stick them in there just like that? Because the skin will just stay in there. It won't come through the holes of the mincer. Yeah, that's pretty cool, because peeling the skin off the garlic's kind of can be painful. Maybe I waste some garlic that way, but it's fine. A little goes a long way. And just grow some more, buy some more. So that's all that. Oh, no, I'm gonna use those eggs in that bowl. So crack your eggs into the bowl, and then you'll make sure you don't have any eggshell in there. Now with this part, and I blend it up mostly. And looks pretty good. That's everything before the meat. So now you gotta stick your meat in there. I have some beef from the last time we got beef, and then we have some deer meat from this year. It's kind of still frozen, like a tiny bit frozen in the middle, but not too bad. I gotta wash my hands. It's good to have a sink full of water ready, prepared for washing dishes, washing hands. That was easy. Lots of stones. I'm gonna grab this pan. It has a silicone thing. I'm gonna preheat the oven before you get started on that. Look, it's 10 to 5. You're really on top of dinner tonight, right? think this whole process takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So, and that's partly because it's 2 pounds, right? If you only have 3 or 4, you can probably just do a pound. Because we did have some leftovers. I try to make them the same size, yeah. But if there's bigger ones, then I kind of stick them on the edges. Because the edges get a little more heat than the middle of the pan. It's supposed to be fast motion. Okay, that's pretty fast. If only I could do it this fast in real life. This is what takes the most time. Did you guys hear about Richmond and how the Cowichan Band has a land title claim? And there's some people who, watch those blades. I thought I might have cut myself, but I didn't, and then I carefully took it out. Yeah, who knows, in Canada there might be a bunch of indigenous tribes that get to have their land back because it's unceded territory. I live in one of those areas, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Sad about those ostriches. They were like an hour away from me, so I don't know. What's Canada coming to? Can't have pets. Wash your hands. So I'm only partly washing my hands now because I'm gonna take out that. I like to compost, so that's my compost pails. So I'm carefully pre-washing because I'm gonna stick it in the dishwasher for sanitizing. And I'm going to do a bunch of dishes here while my oven preheats the rest of the way. So dishes is a constant thing in my house with 6 people. It's a never-ending battle. So you gotta just learn to love it. Yeah, it's a baby bottle brush. Even though there's not been babies in this house for a long time, the baby bottle brush stayed because it's a good brush. It's an Avent one. It's a very good brush. It's shaped quite well. So I give that a wash. And then wash my hands good. Time for the oven for those. Get them in there. Okay. Did I set the time? I set it for 25 minutes, yeah, on the kitchen timer. But it took a little longer because, yeah, my oven's kind of finicky. So salt in a pot. That pot's not quite big enough. My other pot well, it was full of compost out front and I had to take it out. But anyway, and I blend my pasta sauce because it's too chunky. Some of us are a little bit picky, and it's no big deal for me to just blend it. So I do that. And then I always heat it. And this is Stefano sauces. They are out of Montreal and they're a little bit pricey, but they're the best. And when you're heating the sauce, you heat it on low, like it gets hot pretty fast. So heat it low and stir it often so that it doesn't splash all over the place, even though it will. Anyway, you're gonna have to clean up after it. So I realized I was out of spaghetti, so I put some lasagna noodles in first because they're a bit thicker, they take a little bit longer. And once I got the spaghetti in there, I put the timer on for 9 minutes. And if you put some olive oil, then it won't like bubble and boil over. I learned that tip from Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. And yeah, keep stirring. Because my pot was a little too small. Like I should have had my big soup pot there, but it still worked out. So, but I definitely, because it's small, I had to stir constantly. I like to use wooden spoons and stuff because, I don't know, heating up metal, I guess it's stainless steel. You can't rush these things. After I checked my meat, I reset my baking temperature and I saw that it was down to 345 when it should have been at 375. So I reset it for 385 to bring it up to temperature. And then once it got there, then I put it down to 350 and then I let it sit at 350 until it was time to serve it. Because 350 is not super hot. I won't burn it then. Time to strain the pasta. I'm gonna throw out these boxes. And I'm gonna rinse the pasta a little bit, cool down my pot. Voila. It's on the table. Bon appetit. Enjoy.